today. First pitch on his afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in St. Louis. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. To begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Batting second, right fielder.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Carpenter on at first, nobody out. Ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Jed Jerko. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Step on second for the force, and that'll do it. Cards leave 1. Stepping up to the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. As the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, Molina was calling for something down in the zone, but he didn't execute the pitch. Nothing for a catcher to do but to tell his guy to shake it and hope he sharpens up his command.
Into the box, Aaron Judge.
Batting second, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. Throw goes over to third. And the quick reactions behind the plate almost had him, but he's back in safely at second. Judge stands at second with no outs. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton. The 2-2 is a and a miss. He struck him out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Didi Gregorius. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweep on its way. In the dirt here. And nearly had him going back to second, but he's able to sneak back in safely. In the dirt. And they'll just tag him here for the out. The 1-1. And that's off his leg on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. One away.
The catcher.
So one away here with the bases empty. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, and very quickly 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Now at the plate, number 41. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Hit on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Here's a slider up and in for ball 1, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Popped him up. Molina has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Miguel Andujar. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Sanchez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitchers.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So the Yankees. Aerial view there of St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Harrison Bader is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2. Count even at 2-2. 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance. Matt Carpenter worked the walk to open up the ball game. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. 2-0. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you can see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Carpenter stands at first with 1 out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And a waste pitch there. 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Judge back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jed Jerko. He flew out in his last at-bat. And now a soft liner here to the right side. Foul. Britton pauses. Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Luke Voigt, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Way in front of that fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out. 1 away. Stepping up now, Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is skied into short left center. Ozuna is under it. 2 down. Here's Brett Gardner now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Giancarlo Stanton now,
Designated hitter.
as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bader moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Gateway City. It's now 3-0 New York. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna, Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. 1 down.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Stepping in, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. We'll start him with a sinker here. DeYoung, base runner at first with 1 out. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Next will be the designated hitter, number 41. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. No balls and a strike to count. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. To the left side, but it's well foul. Too high. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Wong has it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Count now a ball and a strike. And the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Aaron Hicks goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Digging in, Colton Wong. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Torres picks it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Harrison Bader. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. Britton's ready. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Gary Sanchez.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2-2.
2-2.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Luke Voigt is on deck. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Neil Walker, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Digging in once again, Jose Martinez. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Man's retired here to begin the sixth. Coming to the plate now, Jed Jerko. No hits to this point. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. Britton pauses. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The 3-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And a fastball just a bit up. Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He singled his last time. A ball and no strikes. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder. (3-0) now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Bader is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Aaron Judge will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
1-1 to count. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
All even at 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Hit hard on the ground to 3rd. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze. Digging in and looking for more, Yadier Molina. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Molina's aboard a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. 1-0 to
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 41. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Gardner is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. The next to bat for St. Louis, Colton Wong, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on it.
Number 67, A.J. Cole.
Now the 3-0 offering finds the zone, strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. 0-1 the count.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Outside, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Matt Carpenter, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Popped him up. Gregorius onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Matt Carpenter. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard hit ball to second, taken by Walker. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught. Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Up top, it's 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep to left center field. Bader racing back to the track, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Yankees start to pull away a bit. It's now 4-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Number 43 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
In now, Gary Sanchez. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. But it bends just foul into the second deck. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope.
Just missed with a breaking ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So striding forward now, Luke Voigt. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a cost. Leading off the inning, Jose Martinez, and they'll need him to get something going here. 8th inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now here's the pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
High and deep to right center. Heading after it is Judge. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now batting, Luke Voigt. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Andrew McCutchen is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. fourth round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Bader patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brett Gardner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. 2 down. Ready now, Aaron Judge. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Andrew McCutchen will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes another 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. In now, number 41. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a high strike there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there, 2 gone. Here's Colton Wong now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. This one's down to 3rd. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. Digging in to try it again, Harrison Bader. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't get him.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one, frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now batting. Right fielder.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good.
Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable job out of the bullpen. An 8-out save, you don't see that very often anymore.
5-0 the final score today. The Yanks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Britton pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left just 1 man on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.